5 of the We Like Dota League. We got Salty versus Alter Ego, originally Death Soldiers being rebranded. And here we go. So they opted for, Salty opted for Dire, so the first pick's going to, actually AE opted for Dire, so Salty is going for first pick. Quap goes immediately in the trash. No surprise there. So Salty have at least 2 wins as far as I can tell. I really need to update these stats, I know. Salty. Yep, I need to update some stats big time. So Bloodseeker and Silence are getting banned out. I'm seeing a lot more bans from Bloodseeker. He rarely makes it through. I mean, not as many people would pick him as much if he wasn't. Let's put it this way. Like, if he doesn't get picked enough to justify that many bans, but people really don't want to. It's very similar to the whole Techie situation. Like, they just don't want to deal with it. Like, they just simply don't want to deal with his team fight. Press R to silence whole team, basically. But Blood and Lush getting banned out in the beginning, and Lena makes it through. Most likely going to be their mid right off the bat. And I'm trying to remember, I think Set was. Honestly, cannot remember who was their mid at this point. Dragon K or Cheese was on a Viper before. They do have Stomp Down is in a. It shows stand in like crazy here, but they're all part of A, as far as I can tell. Burn the reserve clock. Alright, PL makes it through right away. They're not wasting any time with the carries, but Shaker is still up for grabs. Still a couple other counters to him. Immediately, I mean, if they'd have to pick Shaker right now, or otherwise Salty is going to. Actually, no, they still might be able to ban it out. No, Salty will turn around. If they don't pick him here, Salty will turn around and pick him right away. No doubt about it. But they wanted to make sure they got Lena first. And of course, this means that whoever is playing him, I'm thinking either Busby or Akay. There he goes. There's your shaky pick right there. You pretty much had to pick him out of necessity, just so he doesn't get counterpicked. But it doesn't make. I mean, he's still pretty damn solid even against regular heroes. I had a fantastic. I casted a fantastic pub match that had both Ice Shards and Fisher getting laid down in nice patterns at the same time. It was just a great match all around. You had a Blink Shaker and a Blink Rubik who was constantly stealing Anti-Mage's Blink and using that to escape, and then Blink daggering out. I had my mind blown until I figured out what was going on. But it was a great match and still a very viable hero. Burning a lot of time here. They're going straight for their mids. Okay, so Lena might be a support Lena. That's okay. And we're going mid. Most likely. At this point, you pretty much have to with these 2 you got so far. The all-red team for Salty so far. And surprisingly, they did not ban Salty, or they did not ban Shaky right off the bat, given their name Salty Fisherman. And who was on it last time? I think it was Kiwi. Pretty sure it was Kiwi. Kiwi was on the Shaker the very first week. And they took out either Cascadia or. Alright, so Storm gets banned out. I'm just going to leave stats alone because, damn it, I ain't following it right now. So, Storm getting banned out. We have a couple other pretty much meta heroes. Gyro has actually made it this far, not getting picked. That's a bit of a surprise. It would be beneficial for Salty to pick him up, but Ember picking up them. Ember was more of a counter pick to PL, which they pretty much had to do right off the bat. So we're going to actually see the supports pick last because they pretty much one pick begets another counter pick. We start doing this here, so we might see a double Battle Fury on Ember here. Most likely to just deal with PL with no problems whatsoever. Just Sleight of Fist and boom, no problem. Clean it all up. Winter gets banned out. We haven't actually seen a whole lot of winter bans this week. Very, very popular getting picked and banned in the first 4 weeks. pretty much. But then again, we're just starting this week. This is only the second match I've cast, and we're only the third match in. So winner doesn't make it through with the awesome team fight power. What would benefit the most at this point? Like right now, Salty's pretty squishy, so a bit having to deal with, having to constantly deal with that spam. They really need some. They counterpicked with Silencer right off the bat because they didn't want to deal with it. I mean, Storm would have been a good pick at this point if he got through. Shadow Fiend doesn't make it through either, so they're pretty much taking care of all the mids that Lina would have to worry about. Viper is still a contending factor. Viper's still a huge threat here to Lina. Oh, what else we got that's a big old threat right now? Wind Ranger's still in play. What else we got in mid? Yeah, Gyro finally does get banned out. So you got Invoker to deal with, Warlock. You got Clinks, and you still got a Clinks up for grabs. Tusk hasn't been banned out yet. I'm kind of surprised on that one. TA is still in play. Thinking of all the other mids. You got a possible Tinker, you got possible Sky, but I don't think that's going to go into many of these guys' lineups. You got Puck available as far as a counter pick for mid. They still don't have an actual counter pick for Lina yet, so that's why I'm looking at this. Bounty has actually made it through too. Would be a really good way to, yeah, that would be a really good way to do it. With Bounty Hunter constantly rotating to the mid, because they're so obviously they're putting everything they have on countering mids. They haven't banned a single support yet. I mean, Silencer can support, but he hasn't. You know, there's so many other options here that could deal with Alina. Bane would be a really good pick right too. Okay, so Wendy did make it through, and she's gonna get picked. That's still a pretty good counter right there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You got massive range versus a massive range power shot. Wendy's still got a pretty damn respectable auto attack range, and just a matter. It's going to be a pretty tough fight for Wendy at this point. You got a possible roaming shaker too, which is also gonna. I keep talking about the mid. Ember's most likely going to be mid, but I mean you could put him in the safe lane and just have him farm up for a little bit. It's not exactly out of the question. Clock makes it through. There's your good offlaner. Being able to dive in on Wendy getting away all the time is going to be an issue. So yeah, that hook shot into the wind run. It's going to be a little tough to aim, but it's still definitely doable. Yeah, I foresee Wind Ranger getting caught out a little bit more than he wants to. So definitely he's probably gonna have to have his own blink dagger just to get through this match. Whoever's playing him. Doesn't change the game for PL much at all. He's going to have some tankier illusions though, for sure. He's going to have to get hard sooner than later. And a BKB is probably going to be in the works for at least Wind Ranger. Boy, both teams really burning through their reserve clock here, especially Alter Ego. Not much left. They still have 3 more rounds to do. Better be pretty confident about their next set of picks. So right now you have a ton of burst damage. Omni is yeah, there you go. Great counter right there. You have 2 people that are pretty much going to dive in on top of you. Guaranteed. You got Repel. That'll pretty much take care of everything but the Laguna Blade. So pretty nice pick. Except Sleight of Fist will go through. Yeah, Sleight of Fist will go through the Repel, but so you got Sleight of Fist and Laguna Blade. That's it. That's all you got to worry about. So far, so good. Omni counters a lot of this stuff going on right now. It'll also slow down clock trying to catch up with the battery assault too. You pretty much keep pace. Everything will pretty much stay evenly matched as far as that's concerned. If you guys are tuning in, by the way, we got a live stream, Twitch TV/Kairos Commentary. You can listen in there too. And I got another match in a couple of hours here. Another match in 2.5 hours. So I'll be doing that one. I'll have a co-caster with me. I'll have Mr. Meeseeks on that one. And if you have any, I mean, we'll have some you know, any updates and stuff like that. Any updates about the Torora tournament I'll be doing at the end of the month, that'll go there as well. I'm half tempted. Wish I could listen in on. No, I'm the only caster for this one. Flying solo once again. I forgot the other match being. It was Tugs. Tugs and Mini are casting the other one. They are doing the Rosselavisa versus Danger Zone. And AA made it through, so there go. Oh, that's a great counter to Omni right there. Getting that ult off before, the purification. Ooh, there you go. Pretty good, considering that two of these heroes have relatively low hit point pools to start with. That's not bad. Got the long range artillery now. Now you got to think. You've got your mid, you've got your safe. You just need another. I mean, you technically have 2 supports on Alter Ego. Now you need an offlane. You could offlane with Windy, but you need her in the mid to deal with Lena. So, what do you got? What do you deal with? It's all this agility and such. Let's take a look here. What would be a good option? A natural Orchid carrier isn't a bad choice. You got a Clinks. He can roam around. He can get that silence off on, say, Clockwork or Ember when he dives in, right in the middle of it. He can just hang back in the fight. Who else we got? Particularly silence heroes. Silencer didn't make it through, obviously. Oh, he's still got Enigma in play. A good counter to him diving too. Spirit Breaker can close the gap on Lena quite easily. Anti-Mage does get banned out, so that ticking time bomb is diffused for this match. Other heroes with silence right now. I mean, I don't think we've seen a single match with Earth Spirit. He has a really high skill cap. He's a lot of fun to play, but I mean, you can get a really long silence with him, which would work really well. That stun combo that you kind of need right now. So you got you pretty much only have 2 sets of stuns right now.
10 seconds remaining.
You got Chaos Knight. You got Night Stalker, and you know that's pretty time dependent. You gotta watch the clock on that one, but I mean, just picking up another hard carry is not exactly a bad idea here. Just have him off lane. You could do a 2-1-2. You probably need another ranged hard carry so you could pretty much have Shaky in them. Oh, there you go, Zeus, right there. Not bad at all. A little bit of damage around the board. You got free wards, free de-warding. You've got the ability to farm in the mid and the late game while still being able to back people up. That even might be their mid for all I know. So it might be an offlane Windy with a mid Zeus. Mid Zeus. Interesting. Very few Zeus picks lately, but still very viable. Still very viable in this matchup anyway.
5 seconds.
The mini stun isn't going to help very much, but the constant damage and being able to ult from anywhere. They have 2 relatively squishy heroes with Lena and AA. So that's going to force them to get more tank or even rush BKBs. Ember's definitely going to have a BKB now. And someone's going to have to get a pipe, probably AA, if not Lena. And Lena and Luna. She makes it through. So 2 hard carries, and well, we got several different ways of playing carries on Alter Ego. So alright, so Bob is going to take the Clockwork, Kiwi on the AA, Akay on the Luna, and Busby taking the Lena, most likely mid, Setabello on the Ember. Finally we got Dragon K on the Zeus, Cheese Whiz on the Omni, stand-in Will-powered on the Wind Ranger, Deadwing standing in on the Shaker, and Stomp Down on the Lancer. So here we go, week 5. Week 5, we're well into this league. We're about halfway done with the group stages. And here's the big question. Who's got smoke? Deadwing's got it. So I gotta update that with the Reborn too. I'm gonna make these icons a little bigger for you, make it a little bit easier to see around the map. So we got wards, we've got wards. We don't have any sentry wards on either side, but Bob's gonna go ahead and put that ward down, and he's gonna get the hell out of there. No problem with that. Looks like a full camp ward down bottom as well. gonna be just a defensive ward. Actually, no, we still have a. Yeah, and is he gonna go? No, he went first level with the Arc Lightning. That's kind of, this is kind of the, especially in the pro, and or at least the league circuit or competitive play, you almost always want to have your Zeus, like when you can. Oh, here we go, diving on this dragon here, getting that extra damage with the chilling touch, and those have expired now. They're just gonna have to straight auto attack. I mean, Arc Lightning is powerful if you're getting in a really long fight, but a lot of times you're going to find yourself in a spot where you saw where they warded or you have a good idea. So it's never a bad idea to get the Lightning Bolt as level 1. So we're going to have a mid Zeus against a mid Ember. My money's on Dragon for this one. Money is on Dragon. And if you're just tuning in, we're also on Twitch. You can, Twitch TV, Kairos Commentary is the name. And let me just double check I got my open mic. There's like a last minute panic there. There we go. Check, check. There we go. Alright, I think we're good to go. Pretty sure I got the open mic going now. Alright, so Busby and Akay. Akay against Willpowered and Cheese Whiz. Pretty solid combo there. It's going to be difficult for anybody to kill each other there. And Bob against Stomp Down. Heads up. Meanwhile, Deadwing being a boss and creep blocking, creep pulling, doing everything he can. And here we go, the duel in the mid. Yeah, I definitely see Dragon K pulling ahead on this one. There's just so much range. I mean, you get the Sleight of Fist, but how often can you spam it? Not very often. I mean, in the early to mid game. And that's really where his farm ability's at. Without that, he's just going to get pushed back with Arc Lightning over and over. And that and the Static Field, which he has at level 2, good choice. He's just going to be able to push him back farther and farther. So they're going to have to rotate somebody in mid sooner than later to help with ganking and help push him back. We'll get some pressure on. Meanwhile, up top, Bob is taking quite a bit of hits here. But he's got plenty of heals. He can just shrug it off. Shield wouldn't hurt him, but he's probably going to go straight for that wand. Stomp Down. No Quelling Blade, so he's got a lot of confidence in his last hit ability. He wants to just go ahead and rush people. Now would be a great time to check my shit. Go rock testers, design desktop, new speech, everything. There we go. Team Danger Zone. Cool. So we do have live games in progress. It does show that. Used to seeing that little circly thing. Alright. Alright, Kiwi is back, and the Deadwing is back. And so far so good in the mid, Dragon up by a couple of hits. But I expect that to increase quite a bit as Dragon gets more and more of that spam of the Arc Lightning. Just going to wear out his farm. He's going to have a bottle and a few hundred gold, but with this Arc Lightning constantly pushing him back, it's not looking good. Let's just put it that way. It's still definitely going to have to... It's still going to have to change up their game if they're going to win the mid. At least have some rotations coming in. And we're off. No, even with the old Reborn. Okay, we have a tri-lane down bottom with Kiwi has joined the fray. They don't see him yet. They went ahead, Alter Ego went ahead and dropped their ward defensively for the rune. But that wave is getting pushed up nice and deep. Kiwi's trying to, I'm not sure. Oh, he's just stacking camps. Okay, Playing a little bit safer on that respect. Just stacking the camps. Bob's still hanging tough. He can just spam his. He's in a much better position to get last hits with his rocket flare. Very low mana cost and able to spam it relatively easily. And actually, Seta is actually holding his own in the mid so far. And we do see a rotation from Busby. Not sure if they're going to put him in the mid and rotate Set out. That's a bit risky, given that we're already 2 minutes in. Dragon still has. He's got enough for a bottle and a few gold. He's just about ready to do it. Quick, I think I know what's going on. There we go. Got it. Okay. Meanwhile, Dragon. Oh, Busby does rotate in. LSA did. Looks like it barely clipped him, and the slave got him too, but it's just not high enough level yet, and Set wasn't in position to capitalize on it. So we got a DD on Set now with fresh bottle. Yeah, they're rotating in. They want to deal with that arc lightning, get him out of there. Bottle is on the way though, with maybe a wand. Yeah, wand. Oh, wand and soul ring, which is not a bad choice for him either. That gives him amazing sustain without having to worry about bottle charges. Just gotta be careful with the hippies. You don't have a blood seeker to worry about, so that's good. Stomptown taking a lot of creep damage here, more than he should really. Rocket flare is starting to do work. Deadwing's just trying to cut him off. He's got a decent angle here. All he needs is a few more steps, and here you go. He could close the door. No, okay, just lost it. Just lost the opportunity a few seconds ago. Can't blame him for trying though. He's gonna go ahead and Fisher Bob right on top of himself, but the cogs are coming in with the rocket with the battery assault. It might be enough damage. You just can't get that enchant totem off. It's got too long, and there's first blood for Salty Fisherman, taking out the fisherman himself. 1-0 in 4 minutes for Salty. And Cheese was going to go ahead and rotate. They will probably go ahead and put. Yep. Nope. They're going to keep him top. They're going to have a tri lane now, and Willpower just going to hold his own. Meanwhile, Busby coming for Set. We got a DD. He can just activate it, but just by going on top of it. Buzzy's going to take it. He's going to go top. Potential gank opportunity here. They will see. They will see. Yeah, he's going to send in illusions a little too close to each other. Now they gotta know. Yeah, now they gotta know it's an illusion. There we go. Down it goes. So Set actually winning the mid lane by a little bit, by about 4 creep, or about 5 creep score. Not too bad. Meanwhile, oh, they're diving on Bob, but he's fending them all off with the cogs, but he's still caught between everybody. They're trying to body block him, but the battery assault is holding him off. Wow, nice job getting out of there. Those cogs were in the right place at the right time. He could have easily cogged a few people in, and then he would have been on top of them. And there's still too many. Oh, there we go again with Lena picking off Busby, comboing up, picking off Dragon. Set is low health, but he's got a few more bottle charges to keep himself up. So that's 2-0. 2-0 for Salty. Willpower holding his own up top, or bottom rather, off lane, whatever. And we're back. Bob getting dove on, getting Fisher, but the Fisher went on the back side, went on the wrong side. He's actually running back through the river though, the top of the river, and they can chase him down with this. The Fisher is off cooldown in a few seconds. He's gonna have the mana for it. They will finish him off, but nope. Cheese was gonna finish it before he even hits the. Basically, as soon as he hit the water, he died. Stomp down, rushing in, and immediately getting the purification on him. Down he goes. So far, so good for items. Busby's already up to Arcane. Full support, Lena. Dragon has to pull back yet again. And they've got to do something about this mid. They've got a pretty successful tri-lane overall. But they got to do something about this mid now. Now the pressure is on AE to do something about the mid. Okay, just content to just keep on farming down bottom. 28 and 10, keeping a lot of willpower's leveling. He is 6, and willpower is not. If he's going to go on him, he's really far up against the tower though, so it's kind of dangerous. There are no creeps. He could hit Eclipse right here. There he goes. He pops the Eclipse with the Lucan Beam. Boom. There you go. That's nope, no Lucan Beam either. Just pops the Eclipse before the creeps arrive, and that's an easy solo kill for Akay. told me to pronounce it like I am about to chop down a house with my hand. And there goes the ult from the desperation ult from Dragon K. Gets picked off again by the Set Lina by the no, he just gets soloed by Set right there. Yep. No, he did take it out. It was a combo. Busby and Set took him out together, but he did trade 1 for 1. He did pick out. He did get some experience for killing Busby first though, so there's a consolation to that. You know, more farm for this Luna, more farm for Akay. Picking up a big kill, got Treads done, got Wraith Band done. Sitting pretty right now. Now Deadwing rotating the mid, picking up a level or 2. This Busby Set team working pretty well in tandem together. Minute 8, nice time for a regen rune. And Stomp's gonna take the bounty up top. They are flanking. They're coming around the backside. Will Powered is trapped. It's 4-on-1. He doesn't know it yet. He knows it now. Here comes the LSA. It's gonna hit. Doesn't even need to bust his ult. He's gonna hold on to the Laguna Blade, and Set's gonna take the kill. Pops the regen and immediately heads back to mid with his Remnant. Nice maneuvering. We do have Dragon K with his ult up very soon, but he is a little underfarmed here to be going toe to toe. Definitely not in a position to take on Set right now, especially with Flame Guard up and a lot more stats. A lot more stats. But he's going to go in. Oh, he went a little too far there. Lightning Bolt's going to send him packing. He does have his ult up, but that's still too much tank on Set right now. Too much stats. And travel boot's not done. Right to the travel. Stomp still picking up some farm. He's holding his own, but still falling behind just a little bit. Meanwhile, down bottom, they're pushing up Deadwing. Defensive Fissure, just giving them something to think about. They are going to get pushed back from the tower. And this thing will stay up a little bit longer. And, oh, here comes Dragon rotating in. Lightning Bolt. Clip Busby, it looked like. Now, they still want a piece of this. They're getting really greedy. Knowing his ult is up. If only he knew. I don't think he did clip him because he would have probably ulted right there. Pop his Soul Ring and ult. He's got the mana for it like right now. He might just do it just to see what's going on. Doesn't have a whole lot to lose. Set in the mid. Pushing that mid tower down. It's down to about 3/4. And he's going to have to pull back. Meanwhile, up top, Bob getting his treads, getting his bottle. Not doing too bad. Maxing out that Rocket Flare, getting decent last hits with it. Which is making a little bit of a problem for Stomp. Because, yep, there's another hit right there. Constant harass, but he's got the lifesteal to maintain just long enough, but it's not a ton. Cheese can top him off, no problem. He's got the Soul Ring. They are going to collide. Oh, just missed. Runes are up. We got an Invis top for Set, who can easily rotate up and kill Cheese right now. Stomp's looking pretty weak too. Here comes Set. Rocket Flare will reveal. Cheese was going to get out, but not before Stomp gets picked off. The Searing Chains is going for Cheese instead, canceling the TP. He should be able to heal himself and survive, but the real story is Stomp getting chased down by Set right there. And now Bob has got it, or Cheese got his back to the wall. He's got to hold off 3 long enough for reinforcements to get here. They need some TP scrolls desperately, or else Cheese was going to go down and make this 7-2. Rocket Flare is going to reveal once again, and here comes some creeps that are just going to chip away at him. He has nowhere to go except into the woods up top, and here comes the Laguna Blade. Nope, no Laguna Blade. Yeah, he's only level 4. The Slave pops it, and Bob comes, or Dragon's here. He does manage to take out the Dragon, but not before Busby goes down. And they do finish off. Yeah, there's just not enough people here, not enough defense. Set was able to tank the Flame Guard was able to tank it just enough. They might have a vision on him for a second. Oh, not quite enough vision. You don't have vision in the river, so he breaks off. So that was a 2 for 1, I believe. Meanwhile, up top, uh-oh. Akay getting caught! Oh, defensive. He tries to save himself with a Lucan B, but no. Or at least tries to take... No, he got him. Oh my god, he got him. He tries to take Deadwing with him and succeeds. And now he's getting slowed down by the aura. Nope. And there's the ult. Does he pick off? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, he got Akay. Okay. Stomp finally getting left alone a little bit, be able to pick up some farm. He's pretty close to his Vlads too. She needs a little head, just needs a little hat, needs a little headdress. Meanwhile, Dragon not able to go around and start dewarding like he wants to, like he should. There's constant pressure from Salty rotating around, especially Set being the big one. Set and Busby. And the real story of making their lives hell. But no, they're going to dive in. They left Akay alone for a little too long here. He's going to fire back on Deadwing, but he took a huge hit, but he's going to get healed right back up. Kiwi's here to back things up, but he does get spotted. They're going to go for him next. Deadwing rotating in on Kiwi. He was trying to get in range for the totem, but it didn't work. So now he's going to left with the Fisher. Alright, now, yeah, more teams rotating here. Actually, the other players just content to let him say, "Hey, you got this with 3. We got to keep farming." So they're gonna reveal. Kiwi's gonna come up and immediately see Deadwing, but now he's in a good position to flush block him with the Fisher. Not quite there. He's still be able to get away through the lane. No, he gets shackled against the trees. Here comes Cheese with the purification. Not quite. Cheese comes in immediately, repels Deadwing, but he gets stunned himself, so we cannot slow him down. And here comes reinforcements. Bob is here, and that Lucan beam is so strong right now. And that's 10-5. Deadwing in trouble. Nice hook. A completely blind hook. Manages to catch him. Nice hook right there. So that's 11-5. Down go. That's 3 down. And oh, we're going to get some payback. Dragon takes out 2 with the ult, but he's also going to go down. But our last survivor is on the way. Not exactly farmed up and ready to fight, but he's still a contender when these guys are almost dead. You better be careful. We're under cover of night. We're deep into nighttime right here. He knows that Busby must be nearby. He's gonna go in. Fires the lance on Bob. He's gonna cog himself away from the illusion, but he saw Busby, but he was just out of position to do it. He could doppelganger his way a little bit closer to chase, but no. Okay, there he goes. He's overstaying. Stuck around too long, but no. Here comes Kiwi with help. Ults him, but he gets dodged by the doppelganger. So Busby's down. Bob is going down. Kiwi's on the run. Akay bouncing. He's got at least a couple of. He's got some glaive action. Deadwing's here, but he immediately gets knocked out by the Eclipse. Cheese Whiz is here, and he's just like, damn it, I just got here. Willpower coming in. That's 2 down for compliments of Akay, but now Akay gets shackled against the Crees and power shotted. This is just a chain of people coming in and out. And we got a pretty decent speed. Okay, I thought that was Maelstrom. That's just Dragon going. This is Dragon blowing his arc lightning. He's gonna take out that ward. They saw him put it down right before this whole all these shenanigans started. Meanwhile, Stomp Down's gonna push on Set, who's been farming a little too long. He says, "Get off my side of the river. You're on the wrong side of the tracks, buddy." And Set will oblige for now. Meanwhile, up top, meanwhile down bottom, Akay taking a beating from that power shot combo with the shackle. But they are gonna push him out. Bob has returned. Kiwi is here, but low on mana, and they have to know that too. And Busby now getting do a blind check, just seeing we got 4 bottom, and we got more rotating in on defense for Altered Ego. This is a pretty good damn match so far. Willpower taking a nice slave to the face, and then fire, and then ice to follow it up. Might finish the job here. He needs to be down to about 140. Looks like he will die right about now. Nope. Okay. No, he survived it. Oh my god. Excuse me. For not no. Oh, it's 10%, not 20%. For some reason, I thought 20%. I'm an idiot. Meanwhile, up top, Set getting more free farm and almost has that Battle Fury. Only needs about 500 gold and change. So close, but so far here. They see them coming a mile away. Still didn't get a chance to get dewarded and must have slipped his mind. And that Cheese was rotating in. They're under that tower. He's deep under that tower. And here comes Stomp Down. He's gonna go for it. Nope, Fire Remnants right out. Good job watching his timers. Oh, they're gonna rotate the mid. Dragon's gonna see Busby but not be able to do anything about it. Sees Kiwi. Good ward action here. Still wasn't able to take out. This is Salty vision right here. Here's AE vision. Salty. AE. Salty. EAGO. Better one. Better one. Better two. Bitter tea. Stomp down, starting to pick up pace now. Vlad's done, and he's working into his the diffusal, getting the cheap items out of the way. Not a bad idea. Get a little more mana. Illusions are slightly more tanky now. Dragon, soul booster right away. We're gonna see a bloodstone or oh. Cheese Whiz getting blasted by this. The creep saving him. Nope, Lucan Beam's gonna finish the job. Down he goes. So apparently Busby just ulted, just Laguna bladed. Deadwing, no problem at all. Down he goes. And that is second stone drawn, but nope. We've got to ult down the middle. That's going to take out Willpower. Nice long range shot right there. Slave, fire, and ice at the same time, just to finish, just for kicks. And this tower's going down quick too. Not a lot of TPs on either side as far as rotating. We are seeing some, but a lot of times will come in. Immediately Deadwing TP'd in and Echo slamming, but gets blasted down from range from 3 heroes right away. Dragon K is here. He knows he's going down. He pops the ult in desperation. 3 heroes now extremely low. Both of them almost dying to tower hits, but one more tower hit each would have been enough. Where is the rest of their team? So close. Cheese Whiz is here, but he's like, damn it, I'm late. So many close calls, so many good chances right there. So I hope you have to ask yourself, was the farm worth it? I mean, they had a TP scroll, but then again, by the time he came in, it would have been a little too late before he realized that. He was just hoping he would hold his own. Now the Midas done on Kiwi. Lots of creeps getting stacked here. Good job stacking creeps earlier. They're all pretty much gone. Okay, I got a piece of them. Now on to, let's see how everybody's farm panned out with those last hits. 2 on top with Set and Akay. Mainly a lot of that having to do with the extra kills. You get some good, Akay getting several solo kills. Set getting help with, Busby getting some assist gold. That's kind of what we're saying is welcome. Bob will dive in. It's a 2 on 4, but no, here comes heavy artillery. Long range is not going to hit anybody. It's going to clip Deadwing. That's it. Not before taking out, Bob. Cheese Whiz just buying more time to take out Set. He doesn't have a remnant to get away with this time. Kind of surprised he didn't. Now backup is here. Busby and Kiwi have arrived, and we have a very exhausted Deadwing and Dragon, who now has vision on him. And he doesn't know it. Busby coming in, popping the Glimmer Cape. He's just getting range. He just wants to get in range to get that ult. Just wants to do the ult and run. That's all he wants to do. That's all he needs to do. But he might run into Stomp down here if he doesn't watch it. Really overstaying his welcome. Yeah, they might collide right here. Busby's gonna see him first. Oh, there's the ult, but nope. Oh, the LSA juked by the. Wow, he could potentially go for it. He's got backup. Deadwing is back and fresh. Kind of surprised he didn't go for that. He's just still playing it a little bit safe. Still playing it safe. Meanwhile, Willpower will push out the bottom a little bit. Akay's getting a lot more farm. Looks like he's going straight for a Manta. He's almost got the gold for it too, just a few hundred gold away. Meanwhile, Kiwi he picked up Midas. He's going to pick up some more farm. A little short on the mana though. They're going to catch Deadwing in the... Oh, they're going to catch Deadwing, but... Oh, the cogs actually worked against to push them away. Nope, the ult's going to finish him off. Ice Blast will finish the job, but Dragon's also here too. Cheese Whiz. It's like, get out of there, man. Get out of there. Meanwhile, down bottom, we got a little bit of a confrontation. Akay just pushing back too. We're going for this tower. Dragon does get hookshot and the battery assault. No, he's going to get saved by the Force Staff. And they are on the run. You realize they've overstayed their welcome. Now he's got to deal with Stomp down. Oh, we got double damage though. That's also going down. Both teams playing it safe here. A little safer than they want to. They did pick off one, and they got a little bit of damage on that tower. So the lead slowly increasing. Slowly increasing for Salty. And they need to keep that pressure on, keep him from farming. You need to keep that Stomp down from getting fat. He's got his Manta already though. He is not exactly doing bad. He's got the, oh sorry, excuse me, that's, no, he's still a ways from, no, he's still a ways out. He still needs Diffusal. And then Manta, he's a long way out. Rocket Flare will reveal Dragon. Gives Busby an idea. Oh, he has no idea about the vision. No idea about the vision. He's trying to get some more farm. Playing carry Zeus. I'm all about that support Zeus D Warden. That's all I've been playing lately. Support Zeus. Deadwing gonna go ahead and D Ward really quick. No, just gonna pop down a ward. They're gonna see that ward go down, they can easily D Ward it. And rotating around, they're gonna slide a fist. Just barely missed Deadwing. Clips him in the butt maybe. You know, that top tower getting pushed back by Dragon. Yeah, he's going for the Bloodstone for sure. And more stone falling to the ground courtesy of Akay and Salty. You know, on that middle, they keep juking for that middle. They really want that middle. They just want to keep the pressure on. They're doing a really good job of holding their jungle while they do it. But both sides can see the jungle. Both sides can see. Okay, you're overstaying your welcome there, buddy. We're getting aggressive. Oh, there's the LSA combo and stomp. They found the target they wanted, but he's gonna doppelgang his way out. No, Ice Blast, just gonna miss. Just missed. Now Set in trouble. Oh, it gets popped by Zeus's ult. Now Kiwi and Busby both in deep shit here, as well as Bob. They're both low. It's no reason for him to not go after this. There goes Bob. That's 3 down for 1. All 3 go turning this around. McKay is here. He's back. Eclipse is way down. Whew, nice turnaround by AE there. The first signs. Oh, it's a core. Okay, so the first signs of a comeback there at the 15,000 gold mark. But like I've been saying, Cannonballs were in a very similar situation, and they turn around and beat the living shit out of Matilda. They were down by about, at the 20-minute mark, they were down by about close to 10,000, maybe about 9,000, and they turned around, made it a 40,000 lead. It was like 5 subsequent team wipes after that. This game is nowhere near over. Diffusal now done. We can get to work on a Manta or possibly a Heart. Get some tankier illusions here. However, we also have the Battle Fury done. We're set. Not to be overlooked. Hard support Lena's hard. We don't have a Yule, so that's kind of hard to make it initiate. Dragon, just going to give Set something to think about. He's getting a little cocky here. He's feeling good with the core and everything. He's feeling good about the amount of tank he has now. 1,500 hit points. Not too bad for a Zeus. It'll be hard to kill this bugger. Meanwhile up top, Deadwing. They're just overstaying their welcome. Deadwing. Kay is actually pushing him back. Cheese Whiz will probably finish the job here, but not before Kay. Oh, they almost got Deadwing. No, long range Fisher catches him, clips him in the ass. Down he goes. That's a 1-for-1 trade. They picked off Stomp. Now Deadwing and Cheese Whiz both in trouble with the sleight of fist crits. And now Kiwi is overstayed his welcome. Now it sets down. Kiwi's got to get out of here. He's got the Tranks on cooldown, but there's no way he's gonna. Oh wow, they actually let him go. Busby giving him something to think about, I guess. You have to excuse me. This is my 3rd match of the day I'm casting, so it sounds like my voice is starting to go. We got one more match after this. I will attempt to give you maximum hype. I'm gonna do it. Shaky got picked off before Deadwing. Ooh, that was really deep. Not sure. Oh, actually, no. That was Bob picking him off and running. He was aggressive as hell. He knew from his first fight that the battery assault would be able to chain stun him long enough. Like, the Shaker needs longer than the time the battery assault gives to do his spells. Even Enchant Totem. Even in the first fight, he found that out. So Bob knows he can go. Bob has firsthand, like, you know, I know I can do this. I just did it earlier this game, so he knows he can go head to head with Shaky if he gets the drop on him, and he did. Not to mention, he's got Blade Mail too. No, just 4 staff. And working on the Aghanims next. Let's do a quick item check here. Boots Travel and Battle Fury done for Set. Starting to pick up some steam. His farm's increasing. He's up to almost 3k gold in the bank now. Busby content to just play hard support. Oh, speaking of Busby, he finds Cheese Whiz all out in the open, but I don't think he's going to finish the job. Not quite. Yeah, played this 4 roll. Not quite enough damage to finish this time. And they're going to turn this completely around on Busby. He's going to go down. Unfortunately, Playing like a ganker when he's a support, it just doesn't work out. Bob and Kiwi now caught against the opposite side of their base, so Fisher's going to lock him in, and that's a 3-man kill of what was originally a one-man or one-on-one gank. Reinforcements have arrived, and that lead is rapidly declining. They're down to under a 10k lead now, about 9k. They might increase it with just a little bit. No, Akay does extend it a little bit, catching Deadwing in the full eclipse there. Poor guy just keeps getting ganked out alone. And that's more tower gold, so that should swing that lead right back around into the about the 11k range. So still plenty of room for Salty to work with here. Plenty of room. 3k gold, can go into a Daedalus right now if he wants to. Now we're starting thinking about BKBs. We got one on the way, 4k. Kiwi, no chance in hell. There's Deadwing, unfortunately. I mean, can even get a. Oh, that's why he's been so aggressive getting ganked out alone. Is because he's trying to finish that damn blink dagger. We have a soon to be a Manta for Stomp. He's got a ways to go. He's probably about a quarter of the way done now. And guys, let me know. I'm adjusting my mic here. Let me know how my audio is doing. If you think it's too loud or something like that, just let me know in the chat. A lot of adjustments here, not just Reborn. And Busby, this is exactly where he died last time, but he's got more help this time. And this might be the first Roche of the day. And they're all mid. They are all there. More rocket flare. The constant rocket flare is making it really hard to just sneak around. We haven't seen much of a. I don't think we've seen smoke ganks on either side yet. And given the way this tournament or the way this league's been shaping up, you're seeing a lot more smoke ganks going into the middle of it, going into week 4 and 5. You're seeing a lot more of that, especially early game. Saw a ton from what was it? Matilla kept trying to smoke gank. No, it was the pocket strat. What do you think here? It was the pocket Saints and Sinners against. Think about this for a second. I'll get up real quick. It was very recent. I don't want to say Noob's Ass. Yeah, Noob's Ass Noob versus the Pansies, I believe. It was counter initiation from Noob's Ass Noobs with like Centaur and Blink, but the Pansies had a very strong pocket strat, a very strong ranged gank pocket strat, and the only problem was they kept running into the wrong guy. They kept running into a bad head on, and he would tank it, and then they would get counter initiated and wiped out multiple times. That was like match I casted earlier today, and that was like a day or two ago. Okay, really getting close up to this tower. He's pretty far spread out from his team. His whole team is spread out from top to bottom on this whole map here. Just a long chain of dudes. They are not. They do not want to go after this guy yet. They're bringing in help. They're gonna do it, but not before more reinforcements from Salty enter the mid lane. This tier 2 looking in bad shape. They are gonna try and save it. They are gonna go in. Deadwing has his blink. Yes, he does, but that rocket flare is going to delay. It's going to delay the blink initiation. Not going to happen. And they might just let this go. Oh, nice ult! Nice ult! It's going to catch 2. Ice Blast catches 2. Willpower will probably go down to this, but not before catching. Oh, they got a whole bunch up here. They did. The Eclipse turning everything around on Alter Ego. They're just getting blasted now, and reinforcements are here. Bob's here. Akay is still alive. Akay is still finally goes down. It finally goes down, but the constant damage. Now Busby's here, the heavy artillery's here, and they're just melting Ego left and right. Dragon's here. He could probably go head to head, but not with the stun combo. I mean, he's got the lifesteal, but not against that much disable. The Searing Chains were back off cooldown, I believe. Nope, but it was just pure burst damage. Even against the lifesteal, he's still not that tanky a dude. Not against that much damage. Oh boy, and we got a refresher in the works. That was rough. That was just rough. The counter initiation from Salty. Yeah, they didn't have the position to go on Akay, who had so much tank. He was able to burn his full duration of his BKB there. I think he had like 9 seconds. No, now he's got 9 seconds. He had full 10-second duration on his BKB, and he was still alive when it was down. And there's a lot of magic damage on this team. A lot of magic damage on both teams, really. And Set's going to take out their mid, finally. They've been fighting over that for the last 10 minutes. We've got well over 15k gold lead now. And uh-oh. You gotta know something's up. Oh, he's got it. Buzz finally has his Yules. That's easy initiation now. But a defensive Fisher from Deadwing is going to trap Buzzby a little bit deeper. Gets a Lightning Bolt. Glimmer Cape gets revealed by the Lightning Bolt. Now, Dragon popping his own BKB, it looks like. Nope. I think he got repelled. No, he got repelled. And Bob's getting lanced. He's going to think better of it, but he is going to get chased down by that Spirit Lance. Buzzby, yeah, they're out of position here. Akay is probably a good 10 seconds out. But it looks like they'll be able to buy that much time. Here comes Akay down the river. Nope. Thinking about it. He says, nope. Okay, you guys got out. I won't have to commit. I'm soon to be a butterfly on Akay. Let's see what else we got here. EKB still at 9 seconds. We got Boots of Travel for Set to keep on pushing, and then immediately Fire Remnant back. MKB now done. And these great ults here. Flight of Fist, another Fire and Ice combo hits Dragon. Let's send him packing. We still got all 3 racks to deal with, and they have plenty of high ground defense, especially with an Earthshaker with Blink Dagger. You do not want to risk going into that, even in your current situation. As good as it is, it can still go south like no problem. Now we have the ultimate orbs done for Stomp. He's just going to get fatter and fatter. This is constant. The Rocket Flare combined with... Oh, Flight of Fist going to juke that. It's constant fire and ice combo. Great shot from Kiwi this whole game. I almost want to put him in for the MVP for this one. Very tempted, because his shots have been on target. But he is going to run into some problems here. They're cutting off Stomp. Oh no. Flight of Fist. The Doppelganger's not going to juke anything. He's just trying to TP out. He's going to get the chains. Yep. No TP for you. And they get Roche at the same time. Good game so far, but it is rapidly spiraling out of control. Dragon gets hooked from downtown, as Pyrian says, and then comboed immediately. Akay's coming in, popping the Eclipse, and Willpower just eating it all, but it gets saved by Cheese Whiz. Nice heal by Cheese Whiz, saving him at the brink right there. And then a counter ult from Dragon, sending these guys packing. Bob's in trouble. A little bit more, but here comes Salty trying to give him something to think about. The Lucan Beam plus, oh, gonna block that damage. Nice, the Fisher finishes the job, but uh-oh, there he comes again. Full strength. Set completely out of mana at this point. Not much he can do. Okay, gonna start eating up Dragon. He's got the Butterfly. It's on cooldown though. And Dragon's just trying to buy time here. Cheese can come in and save him. It's not an issue. But that Rocket Flare putting Cheese's life at risk. Good defense. Could have gone worse. They burned the Aegis and they killed Buzzby, but they lost 3, including Stomp, who this whole thing got started off of that. But he still manages to creep closer and closer to that Manta. However, we now have... Oh boy. This could be a Rapier. This probably going to be a... I'm going to say they're just going to get the Demon Edge and then do a Daedalus. Just going to get the early Daedalus items. Because he's pretty much out of room for the Chrysalis right now. And, wow. Overstaying his welcome a little bit here. Another Ice Blast gonna hit 3. Be a great time to go in. Set's thinking about it, but there's still 3 of them to worry about. PL, juking just barely. Just barely. He was baiting that in. But man, that Ice Blast is lasting a long ass time now. He's got Aghanims? Yep. What is that? 13? How much is that? Just lasts longer, that's all. It's still the same threshold though. You want Willpower getting caught out. He's got the pops the wind run, but okay, chains will not hold him. Chains will not hold this girl down. Here's still EAGO Siege, 21k lead roughly. 21,000 gold lead, but we've seen worse. We've seen worse, haven't we? Dear listeners and viewers. They've still got all their racks. Here we go with the old Ice Blast hitting Stomp and Cheese. They're going to have to pull back for a few more seconds. 17-second duration, too. It's going to make it rough. This would be a great time to fight, but not quite in position. Akay isn't in position to push the top yet. He's getting there. They are in position to push the mid. They're trying to, yeah, they're doing some great split pushing here. But Akay wasn't quite in position to capitalize just yet. But that ult will be back up really soon, about 10 seconds. Dragon K taking more hits to the face, but he's able to tank it a little bit better. Oh wow, that was a strong Laguna Blade, but not strong enough to take out Dragon. And here comes, oh, he tries to get the ult, Desperation ult, but not enough. Busby is going to glimmer, but it is almost off cooldown. And there's the ult and there's the ult. He's not going to get lifesteal. And down goes Stomp, their last hope for this one. Pretty close to GG here. If they could at least lose definitely going to lose a set of rack. Whoa! That long range hook. Complete luck there. Manages to catch Bob, but I think he was hoping he wouldn't catch anything because that is deep. I don't even think he was hoping to catch something on the shallow end up here, like by the wall. I don't think he was expecting to go tier 4. No, okay, pushing, no problem. Yep, the top racks did go down without a fight. The split push is real. They are going to get, Kiwi does go down to the totem in the bottom. Set is trapped finally. He's caught with the nice shackle. Shackles him through the wall. Down he goes, but not before losing almost 2 sets of racks. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Away go the glaives. They better do something fast. There's the, he's going to pop away, get nice 4-staff away from Bob. And he's still got his BKB up. And Butterfly. He's almost impossible to kill with what they have in numbers right now. They will just barely save the mid-racks. The range racks just barely save. They still got a catapult chipping away, but those creeps will get on it in a few seconds. Whew. Oh man, a Reaver now. Satanic coming up. Got the recipe? Yeah, it is. Another ult. Did he just do that as soon as he respawned? I think so. I think he was just hoping to catch someone on the run, but that ult is not strong enough without Aghanims nowadays. Does have Refresher though, so popping that, making him think about it. Might even give him might even bait these guys in. He might even bait these guys into another early push, knowing that it's down and maybe he didn't have Refresher at the time. But they've got a completely open top lane. Go ahead and push that out just a little bit. She was revealing wards. Rocket Flare revealing cheese. Greaves now done. Gonna make Stomp just a little harder to kill. That Diffusal done, the Manta done. Desperately needs some tank. Very soon he could get that Vitality booster if he wants it. What's he buying? He bought something. Oh, he upgraded his Diffusal. Okay, good choice. Good choice. Meanwhile, Willpower getting caught out alone by Set. Oh man, just barely get, nope. That crit, that sleight of crit, right there. Down he goes. Another Ice Blast gonna hit 2 this time. What a great counter pick AA was. Really good picks by Salty here. This game was all about counter picks in the draft. Well, that top lane pushing itself up. Solar Crest now down. We're looking at almost a 30,000 gold game. What can AE do at this point? Well, step 1, try and get your map back, try and get these wards out. Try to de-ward as much as you can, keep them from getting all this easy initiation, which is difficult in its own right. Finally, Kiwi misses an Ice Blast. I don't think he's missed hardly, I think it's like maybe the second one this whole game he's missed less than 2 heroes. This creep vision constantly giving them good opportunities to harass with the rocket flare, again and again with the rocket flare, and then another ice blast within a minute every 40 seconds. And now here comes, they're committing. BKB popped on Akay. They just can't take him down. They have evasion. They've got spell resist. Dragon goes down to the Eclipse. This should do it right here. Bob is just wading through these guys, no problem. Stomp is looking for a target, but he can't find an easy one. Deadwing coming in. Echo Slam hits 3 though. And now they're thinking, oh, now the crits are just too strong. The sleight of crits. Daedalus beat MKB, Demon Edge, so much damage with the crits. 4 down, and that should do it right there. Going for Megas right here. That should be GG at 43 minutes. Still a very good effort by Alter Ego, but it's just not enough against the constant harass, the constant rocket flares, and beautiful shots by Kiwi. I'm going to go ahead and give him MVP on that one. Kiwi did fantastic shots. And down goes trying to juke here. There we go. And there goes the Ancients. They're not even going to call it. They might not even call it GG. They might just fight to the last here. And oh, nice hook shot. Great hook shots from Bob too. But I really got to give most of the credit to Kiwi. And down it goes. And Salty will take at least their second win, if not their third, going into week 6. Good game by both teams. Both teams definitely, you know, they had their strategies and they adapted. They counterpicked very hard. The AA was probably the biggest clutch pick right there with Kiwi. Fantastic, just fantastic ice blast the whole time. Kept clipping. Just a lot. There was a lot of luck in that too. I mean, just the amount of positioning and stuff like that. Just being able to, you know, just getting 1 or 2 is fortunate. They're constantly blasting them and pushing them back to the point where they feel entrenched and feel dug in and less mobile makes it really easy to hit. So the rest of the team did a really good job of keeping the pressure on, making those shots easier for Bob and Kiwi. But that's it. We got one more match to cast in about an hour and a half, and then we take a break and then we go on to Friday's matches. So thanks for listening in, and I hope to see you next time. Hopefully I can get tomorrow's my birthday, so I don't think I'll be casting any random matches, but you never know. See you next time.